Hello students, how are you? Well, students, now we discussed about the goodwill and also the valuation of goodwill today. In our previous classes in accounting of 12th students, CPT students and otherwise BCom first year and BCom third year, they are different courses having the valuation goodwill and the meaning and the need of valuation of goodwill and also the accounting treatment regards when a partners are admitted into partnership and when a partners retired into partnership firm and a company when amalgamate with others company and also the absorption and where the various needs of valuation of goodwill, we talk about the value of goodwill, how find and what is need of valuation of goodwill. There are various contents where the value of goodwill is computed by us and it is an important part of our accounting sector, the goodwill and also the confusion. There are confusion among the students with the valuation of goodwill and the what is goodwill and also the factor affecting to valuation of goodwill, because of various examination centered with the valuation of goodwill, especially the 12th students and the CPT students. ये glorious part of goodwill and with the accounting treatment of goodwill, admission of partners and retirement and deaths of partner, there are various questions arise in your particular examination. Now we think a smart class with the goodwill I provide to you, and I hope you adopt my each lectures and also motivate me also, because I think it is your also need the particular lecture, and also I want to your motivation to particular classes to giving a feedback me for my lectures. So students, I think goodwill meaning is uh, defined by various accountants and scholars that a goodwill is a intangible assets and having a productive nature. But I think goodwill is also no doubt it is intangible assets, and I cannot touch, seen and with sitting with the goodwill and physically not appeared in any businesses. But goodwill with goodwill a weak business concern can achieve the better goals with strong goodwill, and also a strong business without goodwill may be outside of market. And if a product is better but goodwill is if not better, then any business cannot achieve their goals. So students, now we study about a glorious parts of accounting, the goodwill. What is goodwill and the various methods of valuation of goodwill, and also what is need of valuation of goodwill now in our business, and what's factor affected when we evaluate goodwill. We discuss the particular topic, and I think today only a short notes and a short definition, a short meaning of goodwill I provides you something small lectures, and also I attempt to understand you a good features, good natures and good definition and also good meaning of the goodwill. So students, firstly named goodwill. Goodwill, firstly there are three businesses: A business, B business and C business. I start my topic from the figure: A business, B business and C business. I start my topic from a small sense. It is a new business, old business and old business. Such profit it profit here, and it profit here, and it profit here. It means 1 lakh profit, 1,50,000 profit, and 3 lakh profit. While maintain the same areas, maintain the same locality, and employed the same capital. It means capital of all businesses is 15 lakh, or students 10 lakh. Normally normally in your question given, your business normally returns earned at the normally returns at the rate of 10% at capital at capital returns or capital employed. We can capital employed. Students, the businesses normally earns profit at the rate of 10% on the capital. It means such business returns 1 lakh, 1,50,000 and 30,000, and capital of all businesses is same, and they perform in same locality of the business. It means the same market, same capital, and the particular firm C achieve the 3 lakh income. 3 lakh income means profit. Now normal rate of returns for every business, normal profit, it means normal profit 1 lakh, because the same capital 1 lakh and 1 lakh. So the particular business, it means excess profit 0. Here excess profit 50,000, and here excess profit 2 lakh. Okay, I think you understand the particular matter. The particular business 1 lakh earns 1 lakh profit, and the particular B business earns 1,50,000 profit, and the particular business C earns 3 lakh profit. Why? If they work same locality and same capital employed, but business A could not earn the any income excess than capital. The capital includes in your business and the returns you gain from your capital employed. Here normal rate of returns 10%, 10 lakh of 10 lakh, what 10%, 1 lakh here, 1 lakh also a normal rate, but business earns 1,50,000, and here 3 lakh earns profit. Now here normal profit it cover 1 lakh rupees. So students, you will understand about the goodwill. The various accountants also provides the definition regards the goodwill. Excessive earning capacity than capital is called goodwill. Here excess earning capacity than capital is called goodwill. It means goodwill is that figure, the excess earning capacity than capital. If you includes 10 lakh capital and profit earns only 1 lakh. Now here you find the if normal rate of returns 10%, here normal rate of returns 10%, then only 10 lakh including capital and profit earn only 1 lakh. So here your returns gain only equivalent to normal rate of returns 10% while 1 lakh. So here in business A not earns any excessive profit, because the normal rate of returns 10% and profit earn rupees 1 lakh only. So students, you think the particular business B earned profit of rupees 1,50,000 and normal profit earns by capital employed rupees 1 lakh. So students, 50,000 excess profit here earned by business B, and also business C earned 3 lakh here, excess profit earned by business C 2 lakh. Why? What is reason? Both business stand in some same locality and working as a same locality and same market, but business all the businesses and so same locality and the same capital. Why the business C earns 3 lakh profit access to then business profit A is access to 2 lakh and business profit B access to 1,50,000. It is a reason. Why? The main reason is goodwill. The main reason is goodwill. Business C having old goodwill and also not a new business. Business A is already a new business, start early and not maintain any goodwill, but business B and C maintain the goodwill. So accountants provides the various definition and the meaning of goodwill, but you know about the goodwill definition and meaning only one: excessive earning capacity or excess earning capacity, then goodwill, then capital. Then capital means students ki when you profit earn according to a capital employed, that profit is productive from your capital. But if any excess profit than capital if you earns, that is called excess earning capacity of business, and excess earning capacity of business is called goodwill. Nowadays business goodwill is so important term, like you well known about the Bata, Relaxo, Lakhani and various shoes companies. If they have goodwill, the rupees 35 if any products and symbol attached with the particular product of Bata, Liberty and otherwise, then particular product to sell in 350. The price is 35 but can be sell in 350 because they have goodwill. And a low goodwill organization, if their products is cost 300, that they cannot sell ever to 350 because if they go to sell for 340 ever to 340 350, then in this case customer without goodwill not want to purchase any product, because brand oriented customers go to a brand oriented products. So nowadays business goodwill is so important. So a business goodwill having a productive nature. Now you earn only profit not from your capital, but you can earn profit from your goodwill also. So goodwill is an intangible assets, no doubt, no seen, no touch, but when goodwill attached with your business, then in this case you earn the maximum profit, and then you can achieve your goals and satisfactory profit from your business organization and business concern. So students, goodwill mainly we provide say information, we provide say simple definition, simple meaning of goodwill. Excess earning capacity is called a goodwill. Then capital, one words include excess earning capacity from where? Excess earning capacity from then capital. Then capital mean in comparison of capital, if you earns excess profit, that is called goodwill. So students, now here in business C there is capital 10 lakh and profit earns 3 lakh. It means 1 lakh profit included, 1 lakh profit included for the capital and 2 lakh profit earns by goodwill. It is possible that you can also earn the profit by goodwill. Students, goodwill it is a productive nature. Goodwill is a fixed assets, but not seen, not touched, but it is like a fixed assets and provides the maximum profit to business organizations. So students, what is a need? There are various cases. Some Some students think about the characteristics of goodwill. Some students think about the sir explain the various natures of goodwill, and some students think about the factors affecting the goodwill. Sir firstly understand, firstly teach us the main point of the examination, but I think firstly you know about the various natures of customers. Goodwill having three natures. I think goodwill having four natures. Goodwill not having, but customer having four natures. First natures of customer, right natures of customer. Right nature, it means right nature of capital customer. Dog nature of customers. Correct nature of customers. And different natures of customers who change by the fashion, by the modern changing of the age. It means students, any customer having the right nature, in this case right characteristics, where the gains adopt, where the gains receive, then the right go for particular places, where their gains their right go. So students, right nature goodwill is not valuable because right only for gains go to the particular places. And the dog nature, dog is careful for his principal, his owner. So students, where owner go, there dog also go. So the particular goodwill is not the valuable like other rat nature goodwill. And the cat nature, where cat live, there is not left the particular place. So like the railway stations, places, railway station, university gate and other famous places, the various customer, various seller come go, but goodwill no change. So students, the cat nature goodwill is so valuable because they involve the places and they involve the particular place and famous places. And now students, we think about different nature goodwill. We talk about different nature goodwill. Different nature goodwill is changed with the fashion. When the fashion change the particular places, the customer change the particular places. When new fashions comes into market, the particular person go for particular market. So students, the four nature of goodwill I explained today. And I think if you want to describe the nature of valuation of goodwill, to we can describe in four categories. It is not nature of goodwill, it is nature of customer. Students, it is nature of customers. And also, why we evaluate the goodwill value, why we calculate the value of goodwill. We firstly think about why we calculate the value of goodwill. Okay, so students, I think when our business concern growing, and now we want to uh, calculate our financial position of the business, and if we purchase the goodwill, there are two types creates goodwill. I can erase it. Okay. Any business can create goodwill. There are two types. There are two types. Goodwill creation may be two types, first and second. In these cases you want to early explain, sir, early explain, because I never studied the particular how to create goodwill. Firstly, self-generated. Firstly, self-generated the goodwill. How it generate? Good name, good faith, and good work, and also attract the customer by good name, good faith, good trust of your business, you can achieve the self-generated goodwill, any business. And second, purchase the goodwill. Purchase the goodwill. Oh, students, you think that how we can purchase the goodwill? Okay, you can purchase the goodwill like you use the trademark of other businesses. That in this case you purchase the goodwill. You use the particular logo or particular symbol of the another business, then you can purchase goodwill. Sometime you amalgamate the particular businesses and sometime you purchase the particular business who have the valuable goodwill, then in this case you purchase the goodwill. Okay, and sometime self-generated goodwill creates in your business organization and your business concern. So the particular, there are two types of creation of goodwill. First, self-generated, and second, goodwill, purchase of goodwill. Now students, when you purchase the goodwill, in this case any business concern, that if you purchase any business concern, then if you can purchase only the goodwill, how? Because you think goodwill, if goodwill is intangible assets, so in this case how purchase the goodwill? Students, you not purchase the intangible assets, but you purchase the particular name, fame, and particular brand, particular logo, particular identification of the businesses who have the valuable goodwill, and from where you want to purchase the goodwill. So students, there are two types we generate the goodwill. First generation of the goodwill, purchase, and second generation of goodwill by self creation. Self creation means you well known your good work, faith work, good effort, and in a long term you create the goodwill, not a short term, not a early any goodwill creations, but such creations in long term. But now 2 or 3 years you can effort and business goodwill can create. Students, so what is need of valuation? I study about the what is need of valuation of goodwill. What is need of valuation of goodwill? Now students, I have seen the various examination conduct, and examiners ask the particular question, what is need of valuation of goodwill, and explain the factors affecting to valuation of goodwill. It is so important question in various examination, and I think is such a important question. If you understand that, if you maintain in your examination, that you can achieve the maximum marks. And I think a huge part of CA and intermediate examination and BCom examination play important role with the goodwill. So students, what is need of valuation of goodwill? What is need of valuation of? What is need of valuation of goodwill? What is need? What is need? Firstly, if you not purchase, not sell any business, in this case, if you want to valuation of goodwill at own self or self business, in this case, firstly, calculation of goodwill of self business to know the profitability by capital and profitability by goodwill. Before 1 or 2 minutes, C business earn profit 3 lakh, while normal rate of business profit is 1 lakh. So for 3 lakh business profit, how much capital needed? If we earn 3 lakh profit into 100 upon normal rate of returns, 3 lakh profit if earned, and how much capital are needed to particular business to achieve the 3 lakh profit. So students, business found to achieve 3 lakh profit, 30 lakh capital needed. It is requirement if you earn 3 lakh profit that you can achieve that it is must to employ 30 lakh capital by normal rate of returns. But you invested only invested capital in your business 10 lakh. So here 20 lakh, the excess capacity of the business is 20 lakh. What is 20 lakh, students? What is 20 lakh? Because you have only capital invested 10 lakh and excess capacity. What is excess capacity? 20 lakh. Without 20 lakh you cannot earn 3 lakh profit. So if you include only 10 lakh and achieve 3 lakh of business profit, why it is possible? That it is possible only by the goodwill. So it is goodwill. And students, in these cases, the various stakeholders, various related person of business, and also the owner of the assets and management want why they earns the 3 lakh profit while our capital is only 1 lakh. 10 lakh. In these cases, I describe the particular matter because such reason is goodwill. So if you want to calculate your goodwill, why? Then in this case, because your earning capacity is high, in these cases if you want to know about better financial position and a vision, that firstly you calculate the value of goodwill of your business. First need your valuation of goodwill to achieve to financial knowing the financial position. If you want to know about your financial position and your capital employed, then if you have excess earning capacity, that is called vision, is called is goodwill. So students, first need valuation of goodwill to know about your financial position, Now next cases such particular business, if you know just 2 minutes before, you have 20 lakh of goodwill. Here I want to explain the other meaning, the need of valuation of goodwill. Here you know about your goodwill is 20 lakh, and nowadays business concerned in when day to day. And now any other business, it is business A and it is business B and it is business C. Here a broad business of D. Here a broad business is D, like business A. There are 4 businesses A, B, C and D. But business A, in comparison of business D, not achieve the better competition and also fell in front of business D in businesses. So business A want to amalgamate business B and C. Business A want to amalgamate business B and C. Our business B and C want to amalgamate to business A. In these cases, the B business and C business enter into business A. Okay, or the particular person want into amalgamate or gathered in business A. In these cases, business A asked the value of business C and B of goodwill. Firstly, check the value of B and C goodwill, because I work hard before 10 years, since 10 years, and achieve the goodwill of 20 lakh, and you come in our business, my business, and I discharge my goodwill capability to you and earn profit you also with my goodwill. If you have no any goodwill, why it is possible? If you understand, if you stand any places and your business is higher, achieve the goodwill, and if you want to purchase any other business, firstly you calculate the business goodwill, because you and your works hard since 10 years, since 20 years, and now if you earn if you includes any other business concern, firstly you check the value of goodwill the particular businesses who enter with your business concern, and also who amalgamate with your business concern. So now students, in these cases the C business goodwill also evaluate. It mean कि when business concern amalgamate with other businesses, purchase the other businesses, and also merge the other businesses. Why not is the company concern, why not it is the sole trading organization concern, and why not it is the partnership concern? They if includes, if they amalgamate to each other, in these cases the value of goodwill find in all cases. It means sale of business to one business to another business, sale of partnership firm to another partnership firm, sale of any organization to company concern, and a company concern sale to other company concern, company concern merge into other company concern. In these cases find the value of goodwill. Also suppose it is a company organization, suppose it is a company organization A, and calculate the value of share. Each terms stated in your copy, and also note your copy because it is needed, and I explained and is so students, it is a requirement that you note it. Firstly, I think calculate the value of shares. When any business concern and company calculate the value of shares of self business and the shares issued by the company, in these cases the value of share when calculate, firstly the value of goodwill calculate by assets valuation method. When you calculate the value of shares, I will explain, I will teach you the valuation of shares, and in these cases you find the one method, assets valuation method. Under the assets valuation method, firstly you calculate the value of goodwill. Goodwill also includes the net assets, because goodwill is productive nature assets, and also provide the huge part, also play huge part of productivity of profit. So in this case goodwill also count for the valuation of shares. Next, amalgamation of, मैंने दो नाम लिया भाई. First, company concern, partnership, and sole trade. One sole trade organization convert into partnership firm, partnership convert into company, company convert into other company concern. In these cases when amalgamate to each other, that it is need of valuation of goodwill firstly. And also sale of business, why not the particular concern, company, sole trade organization, or partnership firm. Such in these cases the value of goodwill is requirement. So, and otherwise other need of valuation of goodwill, students, we study first admission of partner, retirement of partners, death of partners. There are various cases when we calculate the value of goodwill. When a partner admitted into partnership firm, and when a partner go out retirement from the partnership firms, and when a partner by the way death of the partners, it is mandatory to calculate the value of goodwill to payment the various executors of partners. So in these cases, there are various cases when we calculate the value of goodwill and needed to value of goodwill. I have seen the various examination conduct a question put up the what is goodwill and explain the value of explain the uh, need of valuation of goodwill, and after question asked that the explain the various methods of valuation of goodwill. Students, valuation of goodwill, there are four methods. I will explain early in next classes, but now today we go to the factors affecting to value of goodwill. Firstly, I describe the factors affecting to value of goodwill. What factors affected to value of goodwill? Firstly, they are not huge figures, but there are some list name because the factors affecting to value of goodwill. So students, firstly, I is it. Students, there are various factors affect to value of goodwill, like firstly you know the places of business. The places of business also affect the value of goodwill. Volume of business, next, volume of business, note it please. Volume of business also the affect the value of goodwill. When the value means ki the particular areas, capital formation, infrastructure, customer loyalty, customer and consumer loyalty, competitors, monopolistic way of the businesses, and also the various contents who affect the valuation of goodwill. Firstly, the capital, and second, the volume of business, and also the nature of business. Also, what is the nature of business? Your trading nature, factories, transactions nature, and otherwise capability, they affect the valuation of goodwill also. And the popularity of trademark. Students, the popularity of trademarks, when your trademark is the more valuable and the famous trademark, then in these cases your value of goodwill will be high. In these cases, there are some circumstances, value of profit, other factors like uh, corruption and other social factors also affected, economical factors also affected to value of goodwill. Nowadays COVID, in these cases the value of businesses will decrease now day to day, but goodwill affected to particular valuation and particular way. So they are not the maximum affection affected contents, but some list contents I explained today. So I will be meet again next classes with the various methods of valuation of goodwill. So today, thank you for today classes. Okay. Hello students, how are you? I think you are fine, and also I am fine. Uh, Now today we will study a important part of valuation of goodwill. I left previous classes at the nature, meaning, and various characteristics, and also the need of valuation of goodwill and factors affecting the valuation of goodwill. Now we will study the various methods of valuation of goodwill. But firstly we talk about what is the major basic of valuation of goodwill, the major and basic components of valuation of goodwill. Firstly, I ask you that you calculate the value of goodwill of business or value of goodwill of your particular name and fame. If you particular personal value calculate, that it is high, that is it is not possible. Firstly, students know the value of goodwill we calculate of the business. So there is only one elements by which we calculate the value of goodwill. in only one elements, students, only one is elements. It means what elements and what elements the helpful for valuation of goodwill. So students, only one elements, and impossible without the particular elements you calculate value of goodwill. First and last the element is profit. It means profit. What is profit, students? What is profit? It means कि only one elements which help to the evaluation of goodwill. No other any contents and no other any elements to find the value of goodwill. Each and each practical question, each and each valuation having only the profit. And what type of profit? It is only profit of business. And business profit, only such profit, the revenue profit. Why? Why, sir, we calculate the goodwill by only revenue profit or profit from operation of business? Because we calculate value of goodwill on the basis of profit, and we calculate value of goodwill of business, not the value of personal, not the value of otherwise any asset, but we calculate the business value. In this case, if we take the value of valuation of goodwill only profit, so the requirement, the profit must be from operation of business. Okay, so otherwise goodwill calculation profit which maintain the future profit, So students, there is only one base of calculation of goodwill, that is called profit. And what type of profit? Only business profit is helpful, and only business profit taken for calculation of goodwill. Because any non-business profit, my previous lectures you will study that any excess earning capacity is called a goodwill. It means excess earning capacity of business, not by others. So in these cases, if you involve to calculation of goodwill profit, that profit should be the business profit. Without business profit, if you calculate the value of goodwill and any other profit, if you include that, why you find the value of goodwill? So it is requirement that if you calculate the value of goodwill, it must be the business profit. Now students, how you calculate business profit? Firstly, in these cases, business profit. In these cases, students, firstly we find out the business profit, and the business profit measures the value of goodwill. How you calculate the value of business profit? Firstly, we know about the particular facts, the exact business profit, from where we calculate, and how you calculate exact business profit. Firstly, I want to introduce you. Firstly, the non-business income and non-recurring income and any capital income and any income which are not related to business, and also includes in your business profit, it should be deducted from your business profit. And also any non-recurring expenses, non-business expenses and capital expenditure and the various expenditure which are not related to business and you have been debited in PL account, that should be added in your profit. Now we find the business profit. In this case, firstly we know about our business profit and how we calculate our business profit, because it is main components to calculation of profit. Now firstly we calculate the business profit, exact business profit of operations of the business, and business profit and non-business expenses should be adjusted firstly, and firstly calculate the exact business profit, my dear. Then we calculate exact business profit. Firstly, net profit as per profit and loss account. Here, how we calculate exact business profit, now we will study. And add non recurring expenses debited to PL account, non business expenses debited to PL account, capital expenses and capital losses. If you have debited the capital expenditure and capital losses, that it not be included in your PL account, but if you have included that the particular amount is deduct your profit, the particular amount if you have debited, it deduct your net profit. In this case, how you calculate exact business profit without the particular adjustment? Okay, so firstly we adjust our business profit. How? And now any expenses which are not related to business. And fifth, if you undervaluate your closing stock, if you undervaluate your closing stock, it means, students, you deduct your profit. Now in this case, undervaluation of closing stock should be added. Undervaluation of closing stock over valuation of opening stock. Such cases you find that your net profit deduct, so such included in your net profit. And after less, just opposite, the various contents which may be deduct, like capital expenditure, capital income, capital and non business income, income from investment, income from investment, over valuation of opening closing stock, over valuation of closing stock, by which your profit increases without reason. So in this case you deduct. And under valuation of opening stock, also deduct your profit. And now, students, there are some cases I said to you in just before 2 minutes. It is such profit which maintain in future. Here it means we calculate future maintainable profit for valuation of goodwill. We calculate the future maintainable profit. Question ask that there are two managers appointed in future and paid to them salary 2000 per. In these cases, we deduct particular remuneration in future because we calculate future maintainable profit. So students, future maintainable expenses, future maintainable expenses should be deducted from your net profit, and any capital income, non-recurring income, which income not related to business, investment income, and which investment not related to your business should be deducted from your net profit. Any business, if calculate the exact business profit, that after calculation of exact business profit you can calculate exact business goodwill. Without calculation of exact business profit it is impossible to calculate exact business goodwill. So if you find out the valuation of goodwill, it is need firstly you calculate a business profit. Okay dear, that in this case you deduct and calculate exact business profit, that you calculate exact business profit. Firstly, before before the calculation of, before the explanation and the explanation of various methods of calculation of goodwill, firstly we calculate the exact business profit, and after we discussed about the various methods of valuation of goodwill. So first in this case, firstly there are four methods of valuation of goodwill. I want to explain. Firstly students, there are four methods of valuation of goodwill. First, average profit method. Here there are two methods: simple average profit and weighted average profit. Now here students, and second, super profit basis method. Third, capitalization method, and fourth, annuity methods. So in this case you found that there is only one basic, like profit, and capitalization is based on this normal profit, yeah, we can say the simple average profit and super profit, and also annuity method is also based on profit. So students, there are four methods. I challenge you, there is no other any idea, there is no other elements which helpful the calculation of goodwill beyond the profit. So students, the various accountant says that the excess earning capacity is called goodwill. Excess earning capacity, it means the earning capacity is based on valuation of goodwill. It means when we find out our earning, when we find out our business earning, when we find out our business profit, then it is possible then calculate the value of goodwill. So students, now it is the four methods. There are four method of valuation of goodwill. In these cases, you well known. There are some students are known about the particular methods which are related to intermediate commerce and BCom first year and also BCom third year. So it is so easy parts become in future for you when the classes run, and also we here gather only for the valuation of goodwill and other types of valuations. So students, firstly take the valuation of goodwill methods of average profit basis method. Now it is so easy method, but firstly calculate the exact business profit. Given question, if your question given some surprises that the other additional profit which are not related to business includes that, firstly adjustment it and calculate the value of goodwill. So next classes I will explain the various methods of valuation of goodwill. Okay, thank you.